So last week, I bring up the Madden cover vote. Now, Erich is not the Madden guy, nowhere near the Madden guy I am. I am one of those psychos that goes and picks up the game at midnight. I love that game.
Yeah, I don't play video games.
Yeah, see, where my free time is pretty much video games because it's my little escape from the world of reality. So, I go with my video games. Big fan of Madden. This is the third year, I believe it is, that they're doing the Madden cover vote where fans actually have the ability to vote who's on the cover. This year they did old school versus new school, but it was an old school bracket and a new school bracket. And today, at I believe 8 o'clock, I believe on ESPN2, I mean, that's how big of a deal they're making out of this. They are doing the Madden cover vote special and letting you know who won and who will be on the Madden cover for the 25th anniversary edition of Madden Football. Now, it's funny because when me and Erich debated this last week, he liked Jerry Rice and I liked Barry Sanders. And the reason I gave him was for the fact that Barry Sanders is more, running backs in Madden are a lot more video game-ish than wide receivers are. Wide receivers run routes, they catch the ball, they score touchdowns. Cool. Where running backs, you do spin moves and your juke moves, and you have a whole boatload of fun with it. So I told Erich, most likely, I like Barry Sanders in this one because Barry Sanders in the position of running back fits the video game mentality more than Jerry Rice does. Well, Barry Sanders beat out Jerry Rice. And his competition from the new school for whoever gets to be on the cover is Adrian Peterson.
Yeah, I don't. To me though, that's the thing. Like with video games, I just don't get is we sat here last week. I'm pretty sure it was last week, and when we talked about the Jerry Rice, Barry Sanders, decision. I gave you my reasons for Jerry Rice, and I still stand behind all my reasons for Jerry Rice. Now I look at this competition now, and I realize Jerry Rice didn't win, and pretty much the reason I said he should have won is because he's hands down the greatest receiver of all time, where Barry Sanders is arguably the greatest running back of all time. You can put Jim Brown, you could put Walter Payton. You could put a lot of other names in a category that Barry Sanders belongs in. He belongs at a table with those guys. We always talk about the table in the room. Barry Sanders is at the table, and he's towards the head of the table, and he's in that conversation. With Jerry Rice, he is the table. There's one table, and you just come and see Jerry at it. Jerry may
it's not even really a table. It's more like a private desk.
It's like a nice oak finished desk, and
nicely
Jerry Rice just sits
shiny.
there, and occasionally he'll be like, "All right, Calvin Johnson, you want to just step in the room and have a conversation with me? All right. Hey, Larry Fitz, you want to step in here for a minute? All right. Hey T.O., you had your chance to step in the room. You're done. Stick a fork in. Randy Moss, I'm sorry, buddy. I hear you knocking, but you can't come in. It's,
Why don't you guys go create your own little table?
Yeah, why don't you guys just, listen, there's a table outside of this room. Why don't you guys gather around it? And that was my reasoning, is Jerry Rice just the greatest receiver of all time, and that's hands down. There's no argument there.
No.
It's just a fact. If you don't like him, you like him, don't matter. He's still the greatest receiver.
I agree.
So I move now to, I understand that Jerry Rice lost. He lost because of those video game aspects that you were talking about.
Yes.
He lost because it is more fun to play in the video game as Barry Sanders than it would be to play in the video game as Jerry Rice.
Yes.
Now I look at him. Would you rather be Adrian Peterson or would you rather be Barry Sanders?
And that may be
Playing
one
the
of the hardest questions I
feel like it would be hard for you and I to answer. I feel like it would be easy for people older than us to answer. I think anybody older than us would instantly say Barry Sanders. People our age would have a good debate about it. Anybody younger than us, and I'm talking anywhere probably around...
I'd say just 4 or 5 years younger
Yeah,
than
I'm
us.
saying
nothing too
early
crazy.
20s to teenage years would probably all say Adrian Peterson.
Half of them probably wouldn't even know who Barry Sanders is.
Well, because they've never had a chance to watch him play.
Yeah.
And where me and you were able to watch him play, at least for a few years of his career, and really able to see the running back that he was. Kids that didn't see that, kids that didn't grow up with that, they're going Adrian Peterson. So that's why it's all in who votes now. Are you going to get more people our age voting for the cover? Are you going to get more younger kids involved in voting for the cover? The answer is probably more kids.
Yes.
So I would not be shocked if Adrian Peterson won.
I feel like a butt's coming. Like, if you had a vote, you're voting for...
If I had to vote, I'm voting for Barry Sanders.
Okay, so we're on the same page on that one. And the reason I'm on the same page as that one is that when it comes down to it, Barry Sanders or Adrian Peterson, look, let's be honest here. You're not going wrong with either guy. You're just not. But when you consider, like I said, I'm a Madden guy. Been playing Madden my whole life. All the way back to when John Madden was on the cover and it was him and Pat Summerall talking on the game and all. Oh, man, going back. I've played pretty much Madden my entire life. I do have a slight belief in the Madden curse. I do. And I'd much rather see a guy that's not playing on the cover than a guy that is playing. Because I'd take either one of them. If you said, Dave, you can have one of these two running backs to be your starting running back in a video game or in real life, I'd just close my eyes and go like this.